Hello again, beautiful people. I am Sierra. On my channel, currently, you are seeing me talk mostly about books. Books that I love, books that I enjoy, books that I have read, and books that I want to read. And that is still going to be true. The foundation of my channel is books. However, the topic for today is create for the process and not the result. I want to talk about this because for me, as a creative person, I have realized that I like to create for the process of who I will become or what I will become, potentially the results that I will get, but I don't solely create to say, I'm going to put in this thing to get this certain result. So if you're interested in that, you want to keep listening. Okay, so the why of it all is that I have built my channel and I am building my channel with the foundation of books. However, I've realized that as a creative, that's not what's true for me. I like to create a little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit of gumbo. So I am going to be transitioning my channel. And I mean, there's 150 of you here. So thank you all. First of all, I appreciate every single person who has decided to subscribe to my channel and say, hey, I am interested in your bookish things, or I am interested in your cooking videos, or I am interested in the stuff that you talk about. Whatever the reason, I don't know why you're here, but I just want to say thank you. And I particularly want to bring this up because I realize, like, for me, again, as a creative person, it's not true for me to just create and talk about one thing. Now, according to the gurus and the internet pros, they would say to me, create one thing. People can only pay attention to one thing, then build on the thing. And I believe them. However, I am a girl who likes to break the rules. Okay. I just am. I like to explore. I like to enjoy all the work that you see me do here. I love it. I enjoy it. Now, the editing process, if you want to help me edit, hit me up. I would love to have you if we align. However, I'm learning to love the process of editing. I am learning to love creating for the process over the result, particularly because I think of the creation process as like a butterfly. When we think of butterfly, you think of this beautiful, I'll put a picture, beautiful butterfly flapping its wings and going around. However, a butterfly was not always a butterfly. It was first a caterpillar. And I can only imagine from a parenting standpoint, the butterfly's parent and then the actual caterpillar talking to its child. And there's some kind of weird thing going on. It's like, well, mom, why do you have wings? Or dad, why do y'all have wings? Like, why am I crawling on the ground and you're above me? Like, I don't understand. I can only imagine the conversations that they have because you think about it. The caterpillar is crawling on the ground. The butterfly is flying in the air. Yes, the butterfly can come down to the caterpillar, but it doesn't refute the fact that the butterfly has wings. So I'm saying that I think of creation as the butterfly process because when you create, you don't automatically become the butterfly. You go from the stage of creating where you're crawling on the ground. You go from the stage of creating where the grass even looks big around you. I'm just imagining being a caterpillar. The grass looks big. The other insects look big. You can get eaten by a spider. You can get eaten by a lizard. You can get eaten by a dog. All of these other animals and people, all of this stuff around you is much bigger than you. Eating the things that are on the ground, where you are watching all these other things happen above you. As I have been creating, YouTube feels bigger than me. And right now, it is bigger than me. As you keep creating, you will move to that next stage of the butterfly where you will have to go into the cocoon and eat yourself. And that sounds gross, I know, but when the caterpillar goes into a cocoon, it is a closed in space where it is literally eating off of itself. I think that I am in that process of my creative journey. I am in a cocoon. Yes, you all see me. I show up here weekly. I share my videos, but I am very much in my cocoon, creating by myself, creating and eating from my own creativity and learning about my creative process, what it feels like, what I enjoy, what I don't like. And hopefully, and very soon, we will move on to the next stage of the butterfly process or creating process for the sake of this video, where we will go into this phase of pushing out of the cocoon. And when we push out a cocoon, guess what? We have now formed wings. The outer shell is now more see-through. You can see how my process is. You can see me more clearly. I can hear myself more clearly. I can hear my messaging more clearly. I can hit my points more straightforward. I can get to the point quicker. I will stop chasing the rabbits, hopefully. Like all of that, I think, and I am strengthening my wings by pushing out of this cocoon and pushing out of this cocoon and pushing out of this cocoon, which eventually, and is not based on the results that I get, but eventually I'll get to the place of the butterfly where I've pushed out of this cocoon, pushed out of this cocoon, pushed out of this cocoon, and now I have wings and I can fly, which would mean that I have systems for myself. The butterfly stage would be I have systems, I have a team, I have people that are helping and supporting me to put out these videos. I'm reading weekly. I am rocking it at home and on my creative process because right now it's a little lopsided. I am doing great and thriving at home, but I am struggling to consistently put videos out here. And my reading it's not struggling. I am just a very slower reader, if you will. I can read some books fast, but some books it takes time. I am a homeschooling parent. I am also a quote unquote housewife. I take care of our home. I will get to the butterfly stage, but I am not so pressed, which the point of this video, on getting to that result. I know that I can get to that result, like I said about the butterfly, because I see other butterflies. I see other amazing YouTubers who are thriving, who are flying. What I perceive, because don't forget it's the internet, it can look like they got it all together. It can look like they have systems. It can look like they're showing up on time. However, we don't know all of the back work that goes into that. Just like most people don't know a butterfly becomes a butterfly with wings, it is in the cocoon. You can't see what's going on in there. You don't know that it was strengthening its wings when it was pushing out of that cocoon. You don't know that. And because you don't know that, I think that that's something we should take to the internet as well. You don't know the process that it takes. Sometimes my children are running in and out of these videos, and I have to pause the video and start again. Sometimes my husband's a little loud in the background, so I have to pause the video and say what I said again. Sometimes I prepare dinner early in the day, so at nighttime I can record. There's so much that goes into the creation process that people don't see that I think we should start taking into account when we are creating as well. And I just wanted to create this video because whether you are the caterpillar or you're in the cocoon stage or you are pushing out of your cocoon or you're the butterfly, we are all creating. The other thing I want to say is when we create for the process, it's one of those things where I am becoming more disciplined as a result of knowing that on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I want to put a video out. Now, this will not always be the thing. I will not be putting out videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday forever. But that is the challenge to myself because I want to know where I need to put my camera. Can I get better equipment? Do I need to use a mic? Is my lighting really good? Is it better to film in the morning time versus at nighttime? And I want to give quality. My goal is to do about 2 videos a month. That is my quote unquote result I want to get to, if you will, at some point. But right now, I am learning what it is to be inside of this cocoon, if you will, and create for the sake of just enjoying the process. When you get to the butterfly stage, I think you're creating for the result by then because you know what to do, you know what you want to talk about. This is just my idea. So I'm not saying you can use this as a measuring stick if you will. However, what I'm saying when it comes to this is that by the time you get to the butterfly stage, you know how to fly. And for me, flying is having a team, having people around you who are holding you accountable, and a community of engaged people. I do not just want people to be here just to be here. I want engaged community. And so, yeah, those are my thoughts on that for today. This is a short video. Just wanted to inspire and breathe into you if you are a creative person and remind you that you're on a creative journey. Create for the love of creating, create for the process, and what results you will get will come. But when you are consistent and you're putting things out and you're creating and you're exercising that muscle, you, like I said, like a butterfly, and I'm exercising my muscle of pushing out of this cocoon and pushing out of this cocoon and pushing out of this cocoon. Eventually, I will be able to fly. because I have exercised those muscles for however long. And now when it's time to do that motion of flying, I just need to fly. So yeah, that's it. That's all. This is just how I think. I hope it's helpful to you and it gives you some perspective on create for the process. The results will come. All right, guys. I will talk to y'all in the next one. Bye.